This conference will now be recorded.
హైదరాబాద్ అంటే ఇంకా నలుగురితో
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys, today customer topic. Last class we done the packages concept, right? Yeah, last class we done the packages concept, and today I'm planning to take the exception handling concept, guys. Yeah. Guys, please mute. Today class's topic is called exception handling, guys. Exception handling. Guys, what about exception handling here? If you take the exception handling, the dictionary meaning of the exception is like abnormal termination, guys. Application terminated abnormally, right? Yes, the dictionary meaning of the exception is what? Abnormal termination here. See, for example, if you have a statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. Yes, today theory point we discuss about exception handling, but theory point is pretty important. Statement 1, 2, 3, 4, I discuss, we have the 4 statements here. In the statement 3 exception riser, guys. So statement 3 is what? Exception riser. The statement 3 exception riser means, then tell me, guys, if the application contains exception, program terminated normally abnormally. Yes, if the application contains exception. If application contains, yeah, if application contains exception, program terminated normally abnormally. The statement 3 exceptionalized. The statement 3 exceptionalized means then program terminated normally abnormally. Definitely, okay. So program terminated, yeah, program, yeah, program terminated what? Abnormally. So program terminated abnormally, guys. If the program terminated abnormally means is a statement for executed or not executed then?
Not
Is that
executed.
statement
Not
for,
executed.
yeah, means what? Rest of the application is not executed. Rest of the application not executed, right? Exactly, guys. If there is a program terminated abnormally, so exception. See, I have a statement 1, 2, 3, 4. Statement 3 exceptionalized, guys. If statement 3 exceptionalized, if application contains exception, program terminated abnormally, rest of the application is not executed. Not executed, right? Because the main of the main problem is like this. The main problem is what? Once the exception raised, then the remaining could execute or not executed. Not executed, right? That's what we can handle exception in 2 ways, guys. Okay, so we can handle the, guys tell me, we can handle exception how many ways? We can handle exception in 2 ways in Java. What are the 2 ways? One is using try catch blocks. Guys, using what? Try catch blocks. The second one is using, yeah, using what? Using throws key, right? Guys, we can handle exception in 2 ways. One is using try catch blocks, one is using what? Throws key, right? Using try catch and using throws keyword. Guys, once we handle exception, program terminated normally abnormally. Guys, once we handle the exception, once we handle the exception, tell me, once we handle exception, program terminated normally abnormally.
Normally.
Program normally, and rest of the application will execute or not. Rest of the application will execute. Exactly. Guys, only the entire exception handling, this is the intention, guys. If application contains exception, program terminated abnormally, rest of the application not executed. Once we handle exception in two ways, any one of the approach. Once we handle exception, program terminated what? Program terminated so normally, and rest of the application will be rest of the application will be executed, right? Exactly, guys. So if application contains exception, program terminated abnormally, rest of the application not executed. Once we handle exception, once we handle exception, tell me guys, once we handle exception, program terminated normally and rest of the application will be executed, right? Yeah, there's only point about your exception handling, guys. There's only point of, yeah, there's only point of exception handling, guys. So clear? So good. See, the main object of exception handling is what? What the main object of exception handling is? So the main object of exception handling is to get the normal termination application in order to execute the rest of the application, right? Exactly, guys. So what the main object of exception handling here? So the main objective of exception handling is the main objective of what the exception, yeah, exception handling. The main objective of exception handling is what? To get the normal termination of the application, right? Yes, the main objective of the exception handling is to get the normal termination of the application, right? Exactly, guys. So this is the main objective of exception handling, guys. Are you clear now? Good. So yes, if application contains exception, abnormal termination, rest of the code is not executed. Once we handle exception, normal termination, rest of the code will be executed. So the main objective of exception handling is what? To get the normal termination of the application, right? Because the main objective of exception handling is what? To get the normal termination of the application, right? Yeah, that is the point, guys. Is that clear now? Good. Because basically, as per the Sun Microsystem standards, there are three types of exceptions in Java. Okay, there are three types of exceptions in Java. What are three types of exceptions? One is the checked exception. Okay. One is a checked exception. The second one is what? Unchecked exception. Unchecked exception, checked exception, unchecked exception. Number three is what? Error, right? Exactly, guys. Because error is not a separate thing. Error is also part of the exception only. As per the Sun Microsystem standards, there are three parts of there are three types of exception, guys. One is a checked exception, unchecked exception, and error, right? Yes, checked exception, unchecked exception, and what? Error. Guys, today all about the theory points. So we will see what is a checked exception, what is unchecked exception, and what is error. Is that point is clear? What is a checked exception, unchecked exception, and what? Error, right? Exactly. So in that, I'll go for the first one is unchecked exception, guys. The first category is what? Unchecked exception. If you check the unchecked exception here, yeah, the first category is what? Unchecked exception, right? Exactly. If you check the unchecked exception, see guys, if you have the class, yeah, good. Because if you write the class here, so I can take the class name is called test class. Inside test class, we can declare the public static void main. The public static void main, yeah, public static void main. We can write the string array RGS, right? That's it. Open the scroll base. Then tell me guys here, assume I write the code like system.out.println of good morning message here, something like good morning, sir. Yeah, something like good morning, sir. I write message like this, good morning, sir. After that, see guys, I have some exception like system.out.println of system.out.println of I written the 10 by 0. Guys, in general, 10 by 0, we got some exception, which is like arithmetic exception, guys. Yes, 10 by 0 means what the exception you get? Arithmetic exception, right? Good. After that, the system.out.println of we can write the rest of the application, right? As you write the rest of the application. See guys, this code, we know that this application contains exception, right? Yes, we know that this application contains exception. So 10 by 0 is like arithmetic exception. We know that application contains exception, guys. But if we compile the application, code is compiled or not? Yes, code is definitely compiled. Java C tested.java. Definitely code is compiled. And Java, the class is called which class, guys? Here, test class. First line, good morning is printed. Next line, we got the exception. Normal termination, abnormal termination. The second line is normal termination. Abnormal termination means rest of the application executed or not executed.
Not
If rest of
executed.
the application executed or not executed means definitely rest of the application is not executed, right? Exactly. Yes, rest of the application is what? Not executed, right? Exactly. So guys, application contains exception, but is that compile is able to check this exception or unable to check?
Unable to.
The exceptions which are not checked by compiler, guys. The exceptions which are not checked by compiler are called, which exceptions, guys? Unchecked exception. The first point is what? The exceptions are what? Not checked by compiler. The exceptions are not checked by compiler is called what? Unchecked exception, right? It's called unchecked exception, guys. The exceptions which are not checked by compile is called unchecked exception. Sir, why the compile is not able to check this exception? Guys, the reason is, see guys, the Amirpet classes, the students, what they generally, if you ask any Amirpet class student, he said like what do you mean unchecked exception means? Exceptions are not checked by compile is called unchecked exception. Why it is not checked by compile? Why is unable to check the compiler means? The reason is actually these unchecked exceptions are caused due to end user input mistakes, guys. Because real time 10 by 0 is not a scenario. In the real time 10 by n is a scenario. Guys, real time what is the scenario? Tell me. Real time 10 by n is a scenario. If real time 10 by n is a scenario, n is given by end user. Yes, n is given by end user. One guy given the 5, we got output. 6, we got output. 2, we got output. But if user is entered the 0, we got the exception, right? Yes, if user is entered the 0, we got the exception, right? Exactly. It means this unchecked exception is caused by this exception is caused by developer mistakes, end user input mistakes, end user input mistakes, right? That's what the compile is unable to check, guys. Guys, is that point is clear? This exception is caused by end user input issues. That's what the compile is able to check or unable to check, guys. Compile is unable to check, right? Yeah, that is the guys. If the guys were working in real time, he said like unchecked exceptions are not checked by compiler. Why it is not checked by compiler means because unchecked exceptions are caused due to end user input problem. If unchecked exceptions are caused due to end user input problems, then how the compiler will check? Guys, compiler is able to check and unable to check, unable to check, right? Yeah, that's the one unchecked exception, guys. Like that, we have hundreds of exceptions, guys. Thousands of exceptions also there. So this is like arithmetic exception. And one more thing, like here, see the system dot out dot println of. I can write something like Ratan dot caret method, guys. Ratan dot caret method caret. I want to check the caret at the second position. The second position, what the caret tell me? Generally, index starts from 0. So 0, 1, or 2. Second position, what the character tell me? Okay, second position, what the character? T is the second position character, right? Yes, T is the second position character. It is fine. But a character at 20th position, guys. Guys, 20th position, do you have any character here? No. Because end user is trying to read the 20th character. Assume like the end user is trying to read the 20th character. If he is trying to read the 20th character, if the 20th character is not available here, it's not available,
Not
right?
available.
Then we got the exception like what exception is here? String index out of bounds exception. String index what? Out of bounds exception. String index out of bounds exception, right? Exactly, guys. Okay, this exception also checker type or unchecker type. This is also unchecker type, right? Exactly. The next one is like I created integer array a equal to integer array a equal to, so can I write the values like 10, 20, 30? Okay. I want to read the data. Just try to understand the context. So a of first element. Guess what is a of first element?
10,
Starts from 0 means
0,
first
20.
20. Okay. And a of sixth element. Is there any sixth element is there here?
No, sir.
Yes, do you have any sixth element here? Definitely there is no sixth element, right? Because if there is no sixth element, you will get the exception like string array index out of bounds exception, guys.
Yeah.
That's what the exception now. Array index out of bounds exception, right? Exactly. You know that application contains like maybe a chance of array index out of bounds exception. Compile is able to check means compile is unable to check that exception. But at runtime, the Jane will display that exception message, right? What the exception guys here? Array index out of bounds exception, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, I hope you got the clarity about unchecked exception, right? Guys, what do you mean by unchecked exception? The exceptions are not checked by compiler. So why it is not able to check by compiler means because what the reason, guys? Because these exceptions are caused due to these
End
exceptions are
user.
end user input mistakes, right? Exactly, guys. So these exceptions are caused due to end user, end user input problems, right? Exactly, guys. Input problems or input mistakes, right? Exactly. And C is, I'll tell you one point, guys. Basically, the unchecked exceptions are child class of runtime exception, guys. So unchecked exceptions are what? Unchecked exceptions are what? Child class of which exceptions? So child class of what? Child class of runtime exception, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, unchecked exceptions are child class of runtime exception, guys. All unchecked exceptions are childs of what? Runtime exception, right? Yeah, that is called unchecked exception, guys. Guys, unchecked exceptions are clear. The exceptions are not checked by compiler are called unchecked exception, and unchecked exceptions are caused due to end user input problems, and unchecked exceptions are child class of what? Runtime exception, right? Because the dictionary meaning of the exception is the dictionary meaning of the exception is what? The dictionary meaning of the exception is what? Exception is abnormal termination, right? Guys, like the dictionary meaning of the exception is what? Abnormal termination. If application contains exception, then what happens, guys? Program terminated abnormally, rest of the application not executed. That's what we can handle exception in two ways. Once we handle exception, then program terminated normally, abnormally. Guys, once we handle exception, program terminated normally or abnormally. Definitely
Normally.
program
Normal.
terminated. Yeah. So how many ways we can handle exception, guys? There are two ways we can handle exception. One is a try catch blocks. Second one is what? Throws keyword, right? Try catch blocks and what? Throws keyword, guys. It's very clear. The main object of exception handling is what? To get the normal termination of application. There are three types of exceptions in Java. What are three types, guys? Checked exception, unchecked exception, checked exception, unchecked exception, and what? Error, right? Exactly. Yes, we discussed first one, unchecked exception. Remember, like the unchecked exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes, right? Guys, unchecked exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes or not? Exactly, guys. That is
No.
the information. And second category is like checked, guys. This is bit important. Checked exception. Not important. You have to understand the scenario first of all. Checked exception, guys. Basically, checked exceptions see in application. Good morning, sir. Then, as a developer, I'm trying to stop my application. To stop the application in Java, guys, threaded.sleep method we have to use. As how can we stop the application? We will stop the application using threaded.sleep. Threaded.sleep of 1000 milliseconds. Otherwise, 2000 milliseconds. 2000 milliseconds means what? 2 seconds the application will be stopped. Guys, how many seconds the application will be stopped? 2 seconds the application will be stopped, right? Now tell me, guys, here who is going to stop the application?
Developer.
Developer, right? So who is going to stop the application? Who is stopping the application means definitely developer is stopping the application, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, the developer is stopping the application means see at runtime when your thread is entering to sleeping mode. My application is stopped means my application is entering to sleeping mode. Actually, in multi-threading level, guys, when we have the multiple threads, assume like I create the three threads are there. I created what? 3 threads. At runtime, if your thread is in the sleeping mode, other threads are able to interrupt, guys. Guys, what a scenario? If your thread is entering the sleeping mode, other threads are able to interrupt. If other threads are interrupted, then what happened, guys? If other threads are interrupted, we got interrupt exception, right? Exactly. Guys, here, do you have any user interaction? Guys, here, do you have any
No.
user no user interaction, right? And if thread is interrupted, you got interrupt exception. This interrupt exception caused due to developer mistake or not, because developer is trying to stop the application, because of developer return the thread or sleep method. Because of that reason only we got interrupt exception, right? Yes or no? Because of that reason only we got interrupt exception or not? Exactly, guys. Then these kind of exceptions are there with the developer. Then compile immediately giving some information to developer, guys. Some code is not compiled. When the developer is having this exception caused due to developer means what? If the developer mistake means immediately compile is giving information to developer. Yes, immediately compile is giving information to developer. What the compile is giving information to developer? Hey developer, you are trying to stop the application at runtime. You're trying to solve the application at runtime. Maybe a chance of you got interrupt exception. That's what. Please handle exception. As developer and compile is a user friendly. Developer and compile is a user friendly means what? When the developer is using the thread or sleep method, compile immediately giving error information, right? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
With that information, can I handle that exception? Yes, with that information, can I handle that exception? Yeah. So I can handle exception means how many ways I can handle exception, guys? Guys, how many ways you can handle exception? There are two ways, right? One is a try catch block and the throws keyboard. Anyway, in this example, let me handle using throws keyword, guys. Throws which exception here? Interrupt exception. Guess you forgot about throws keyword. I will tell you the throws keyword in tomorrow class. Just understand the criteria here. Okay. Once we handle exception, then code is compiled. Now see the output. See the compilation. Code is compiled or not? Yes, it means what? When the developer is trying to stop the execution at runtime, maybe a chance of application terminate abnormally because of interrupt exception. That's what during compilation itself, compile this safety is giving the exception message, right? He's giving exception message or not? Exactly, guys. This is like one of the checked exception, guys. And one more thing, like one more checked exception, I'll show you. File input stream class. I want to read the data from the file, guys. File input stream class FIS equal to new file input stream class of I want to take the abc.txt file. Guys, here who is trying to read the data from the file? Is the developer is reading the file or end user is reading the file? Guys, is it developer is reading the file or end user? Developer is reading the file. Developer is reading the file means what? At runtime, if the file is not available, we got the exception like file not found exception, right? File is not available, we got the file not found exception or not. This file not found exception caused due to developer issue or not? Developer mistake, right? Because at runtime, target location file is available, not available, that everything has to take care of developer itself. Yes, or no? This is not like end user input issue, right? These unchecked exceptions are caused due to end user input issues, but checked exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes. So file input stream belongs to which package, guys? Here IO package. So we have to import java.io.star. Okay, java.io.star. Then you can compile this application. Then definitely compile is giving information. Which exception, guys? Guys, compile this giving information or not? File not found exception, right? Exactly. Can please handle exception. Once we handle the exception, then only code is compiled, guys. Developer mistakes, definitely developer has to handle, then only code is compiled. Guys, then only code is compiled, then code executed fine. We got the good morning message. After good morning, file not found exception raised because in target location maybe abc.txt file is available, not available. Not available, right? Yes or no? Good. Now tell me, guys, I'll ask small entry questions here. You observe like unchecked exception and you observe like checked exception. Like what do you mean checked exception? The exception, guys, please mute. The exceptions are checked by, can we get the exceptions are what? Checked by compiler. The exceptions are checked by compiler are called which exception, guys? Here, checked exceptions, right? Exactly. Guys, why the compile is able to check means, guys, why the compile is able to, how the compile is able to check? Because, guys, why how the compile is able to check, or because
Because it is caused by developer.
because it is caused by developer mistake, right? That's what compile is able to check this exception, guys. Guys, you got the clarity, right? This is a developer mistake, right? Exactly, guys. So the checked exceptions are caused due to, okay, the checked exceptions are, yeah, checked exceptions are caused due to, tell me guys, checked exceptions are caused due to, the checked exceptions are caused due to, caused due to developer mistake, right? Developer mistakes, guys. Good. And point number 3 is unchecked exceptions are child class of which exception, guys? As unchecked exceptions are child of what? Child of runtime exception, right? And the checked exceptions are child of, yes, checked exceptions are child of what? Exception class, guys. So these are child class. These are child of what? These are means what? Checked exceptions, right? So checked exceptions are child of. Tell me, guys. Checked exceptions are child of what? Child of which class means exception class,
Exception.
right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? 3 points. Good. After that, tell me note here. Point 1. Guys, out of checked exceptions we observed, unchecked exceptions we observed, which one is a safe exceptions? Tell me. Yes, which one is a safe as per your analysis? Guys, which exceptions are safe exceptions?
Check.
Checked is a safe exceptions, right? Why?
Because it's there with the developer.
Guys, out of checked exception, unchecked exceptions, definitely checked exceptions are safe exception, guys. Why the checked exceptions are safe exceptions means because checked exception means compile is giving information, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, compile is giving information or not? Compiler is giving the information, right? That's what is our checked exception, guys. Sorry, safe exception, guys. So checked exceptions are tell me, guys, checked exceptions are what? Safe exceptions because, guys, because compiled is giving information means you return the try catch blocks or throws keyword. It means at runtime, is there any chance of abnormal termination? Definitely there is no chance, right? Yes, checked exceptions are safe exceptions because the compiled is giving exception information to developer, right? Yes or no? Compiled is giving exception information to the developer so that developer can handle that exception, right? Guys, so that the developer can handle that exception or not. That's what is a check. This is a safe exception, guys. That's point number 2. If the application contains checked exception, guys. If the application contains, tell me, guys, if application contains checked exception, code is compiled, not compiled? If the application contains checked
Not
exception,
compiled.
if
Not compiled.
application contains checked exception, code not compiled, right? Code is not compiled, guys. Okay, so must handle the, tell me, guys. So must handle the
And
exception.
exception.
Must handle the which exception, guys? Must handle the checked exception. Then only code is, yes. Then only
Compiled.
code is compiled, right? Yeah, that is information. I hope you got the clarity, right? Yes, checked exceptions are safe exceptions because checked exception means compiled is giving information to the developer. Please handle it. And if application contains checked exception code compiled not compiled means code is not compiled. So must handle the checked exception, then only code is guys, then only code is what compiled, right? The second point, guys. If you take the third point, the observed point here is that checked exceptions are occurred at runtime or compile time.
Compile time.
Checked exceptions raised at what? Compile time or runtime?
Compile time.
Guys, checked exceptions raised at compile time or runtime? That's the question. Guys, please respond. Checked exceptions are caused at compile time or runtime? Guys, checked
Compile time.
exceptions are compile time, runtime means you said compile time is perfectly wrong answer, man. Because you are calling developer is calling thread.sleep method. If developer is calling thread.sleep method, your thread is entering into sleeping mode definitely. Other threads are interrupted. If other threads are interrupted, then only got the interrupt exception, right? Yes, if other threads are interrupted, then only got interrupt exception, right? Tell me guys, when the other threads are interrupted? Other threads are interrupted at compile time or runtime?
At the runtime.
Yeah, other threads will be interrupted at compile time or runtime means definitely at runtime only, right?
Yes, sir.
Because other threads will be interrupted at compile time, runtime, right? Exactly. In the same way, even like a file not found exception. Is a file is not available at compile time or runtime? This file is not available at a compile time or runtime. Definitely file is not available at a runtime only, right? Exactly, guys. Yes, compile time, compiler just giving information, guys. That's it. Yes, compile is not doing any activity. Compile time, compiler just giving information. That's it. Okay. But exception is occurred at runtime only, right? Exactly, guys. Then what are conclusion, guys? Here, whether it is a, hmm, whether it is a checked exception or what? Whether it is a checked exception or what? Unchecked exception, guys. Whether it is a checked exception or what? Unchecked exception. The exceptions raised at whether it is a checked exception or unchecked exception. The exceptions are raised at guys. Please respond. The exceptions raised at
Runtime.
yeah. This is very important, guys. Don't think like checked exceptions raised at compile time. Compile time, compiler just giving information based on the method we are using. Based on the method we are using. Sleep method you are using means compile is giving information to developer, hey, interrupt exception. If you're using file input stream class file reading, then compiler is giving information to file not found exception, right? So compiler just giving information, guys, that's it. Then developer is writing the try catch blocks. But the file is not available definitely at runtime, right? Guys, file is not available at definitely runtime. File is not available at definitely runtime, and the thread is interpreted definitely at runtime, right? So whether it is a checked exception or what, unchecked exception, the exceptions rise at runtime, but not, but not what, compile time, right? Guys, are you clear now? Hmm? This is called
Yes.
checked exception versus what, unchecked exception, guys. Has any questions, please, regarding checked exception, unchecked exception? Any questions? Guys, please respond. Any questions? Hmm? Yes, good. The next category is like error category, guys. Errors. Guys, when the exceptions are caused due to. Guys, please mute, man. You know, right? Your background, you're getting too much disturbance. How can you unmute? Tell me, guys. Even if you're not responding, that's no problem. But they're recording the session, right? Please, if you want to unmute, just make sure that your surroundings should be silence. Silence. Keep silence, guys, because corona increasing nowadays. Huh? Stay home, stay safe, huh? Guys,
Yes, sir.
error. Yeah. What about exceptions, guys? Exceptions are caused due to. The exceptions are caused due to. The exceptions are caused due to. Due to. Due to what? Due to either developer mistakes. Yes, developer mistakes means which exceptions, guys? Developer mistakes means checked exception.
Check.
Is
Correct.
end user input problems, right? Guys, end user input problems. Guys, the exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes or what? End user input problems, right? Guys, exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes or end user input problems, right? Exactly. But errors are caused due to, guys, errors are caused due to caused errors are caused due to in lack of system resources, guys. Okay, errors are caused due to lack of system resources, right? Exactly, guys. Sir, what is this lack of system resources? Yes, previously observed like stack overflow error. When you will get the stack overflow error? When stack memory is full, right? Stack memory full, stack overflow error. That is a system resource or not? Stack memory. Exactly, guys. If you want, you can see. Let me create some objects in the heap memory. I'm trying to create the integer object. Integer a equal to, integer a equal to what? New integer array of. I'm trying to create these many number of objects, guys. I'm trying to create what? These many number of objects. If I'm trying to create this many number of objects, you can compile it. So code is compiled fine. So compile is unable to check any information. So at runtime, what happened, guys? Oh, these many number of objects are maybe possible. Add one more zero. Add one more zero, you can compile it. Then code is compiled fine. Java the class is which class, guys? Test class. See this message, guys, here? We got the out of memory error. Java heap space is issue, right? Is that compile is giving any information here? Guys, is it compile is giving
No.
information? No, right? Exactly. In that case, in that case, error is a check type, uncheck type, guys. Yes, is that error is check type, uncheck type? Error, I'm asking check type or uncheck type. Guys, exceptions are caused due to developer mistakes or end user input mistakes, guys. Errors are caused due to lack of system resources. Lack of system resources. That's the first point. And the second point here, we can handle exception, right? As how can we handle exception? We can handle the exceptions, guys. We can handle exception using try catch or, guys, we can handle exception using try catch or what? Try catch or throws, guys.
True.
But is it possible to handle errors? Yes, we can handle exception either using try catch blocks or throws keyword. But it is not possible to, guys, it is not possible to handle the errors, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, it is possible to handle exceptions using try catch blocks or throws keyword. But it is possible to handle the errors, guys? Definitely no, right? Exactly, guys. And the third point is error is check type or uncheck type. Error is a error is a unchecked type, right? Guys, error is a check type. Unchecked type means what? Error is a error is what? Unchecked type, right? Yeah, there
Uncheck,
are
yes.
3 points. I hope you got the clarity about what is exception and what is error, right? The exceptions are caused due to developer mistake, guys. Checked exception. End user input problems. End user input mistakes means what? Unchecked exception, right? But errors are caused due to lack of, guys, errors are caused due to lack of system resources, right? Exactly. Yes, we can handle exceptions. We can handle exception using try catch blocks or throws keyword, but it is not possible to handle errors, guys. Stack overflow error, guys. How can you handle? Out of memory error, how can we handle? It's not possible to handle the errors, right? Exactly. Error is a check type, unchecked type means definitely it is unchecked type, right? Yes, error is a check type or unchecked type means definitely it is a unchecked type, right? Exactly, guys. Good. Guys, in exception handling, we will discuss the 5 keywords, guys. Exception handling keywords. Exception handling what the keywords? What the keywords are? One is a try keyword and a catch block. Try keyword, catch keyword, finally keyword, and we will discuss about the throws keyword, and last we will discuss about the throw keyword, guys. As exception handling, how many keywords we'll discuss total? 5 keywords. Guys, first 2 days, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll go for the try catch finally blocks. All the different possibilities, guys. In that real time, to handle exception, definitely we have the multiple possibilities, right? We will see all the possibilities first 2 days, guys, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And finally throws I will take 1 day. Throw I can take 1 day, guys. Total exception handling 4 classes required. Try catch is 2 days. Today is a theory points, guys. And finally throws is 1 day, and the throw is 1 day, right? Guys, throw is what? 1 day. Is that clear now? Good. Good. And see, guys, when coming to the what is the root class for all Java classes? Guys, what is the root class for all Java classes?
Object class.
Object.
Object class, right? Guys, the root class for the exception handling is a throwable class, guys. What is the point? Tell me. The root class for the exception handling is what? Throwable class. Throwable class is a target root class, guys, which contains the 2 child classes. Exception handling means what? It contains exceptions as well as errors, right? Guys, for the exceptions, errors, the root class is throwable class, guys. But only for the exceptions, what is the root class? Guys, only for the exceptions, what is the root class? For only for the exception, the root class is what? Exception class, right? Only for the errors, the root class is what? Error class, right? Guys, are you clear what I'm saying? Only for the exceptions, the root class is exception class. Only for the errors, the root class is errors. But for both exceptions and errors, the root class is what? A throwable class, right? Guys, the root class is what? Throwable class, right? Exactly, guys. The root class of exception handling is throwable. The root class of only exceptions is exception. The root class of the errors is what? Error, right? Exactly, guys. Yes, but in this hierarchy, you have to know what are the checked type and what are the unchecked type. Guys, you tell me here, what are the checked type and what are the unchecked type now? Guys, what are the checked type and what are the unchecked type now? In this hierarchy, guys, error it's child classes. Yes, error it's child classes, and the runtime exception it's child classes. Guys, error it's child classes, and runtime exception it's child classes. These all are which exceptions, guys?
Unchecked.
These all are unchecked exception. Okay. Error it's a child classes. Runtime exception it's a child classes. These are called unchecked, guys. Remaining all are checked exception, guys. Remaining whatever the exceptions are there in the exception. Only I said like first unchecked exception means unchecked exceptions are child class of runtime exception or not. Guys, unchecked exceptions are what? Child class of unchecked exceptions are child class of what? Runtime exception, right? Exactly. Remaining all class are what? Child class of exception or not? It means checked exceptions are child class of exception, right? That is a statement I given that place, right? Exactly, guys. So in this hierarchy, errors is child classes, runtime exceptions is child class or what? Runtime exception is child class. Error is child classes. Runtime exception is child class are which type? Unchecked type. Remaining all
Unchecked
are
type.
what? Checked type, right? Exactly, guys. That's information. Guys, but in the classroom, in our paid classes, for the students, some of the faculty they said like partially checked, fully checked, guys. But in the real time, we don't have those words like partially checked, fully checked. We don't have that stupid words, guys. First of all, but what is the partially checked means? Is their intention? What is the partially checked? What is the fully checked means? IO exception checked type, unchecked type. Hmm? IO exception checked type, unchecked type. Checked type.
Checked type.
IO exception is checked. All its child class also checked, right? Then IO exception is a fully checked exception. Their intention is what? IO exceptions are checked. All its child class also checked. Then this is called what? Fully checked, guys. What about exception class? Exception class contains some of the exceptions are checked and some of the exceptions are unchecked, right?
Unchecked.
Yeah, then exception they are saying partially checked. But is there any meaning is there any meaningful definitions, guys? These are guys, is the definitions are meaningful or not meaningful? James Gosling never have that the statements, guys. They're just stupid statements, first of all. So James Gosling never said partially checked exception, fully checked exception. We don't do that one, guys. Exception is a partially checked. How they? Exception is exception. That's it. Exception contains checked exceptions, unchecked exceptions. That's it. Exception contains some of the runtime exception. It's a child classes. Error. It's a child class or what? Unchecked type. Remaining all are checked type. That is the general information, right? Yeah, guys, that's all, guys. That's all about your theory points about exception handling. And Theory points are exception handling. Try to check the theory points, guys. And a default exception handler, guys. So in application, whenever the exception raised, JVM will create the exception object and JVM printing exception information, right? Because in application, exception raised means what happened? JVM will create the exception object and JVM printing exception information, right? Exactly. But internally, JVM using one component, guys, that is called default exception handler. The default exception handler is responsible. Default exception handler is responsible to create the exception object and print the exception message, right? That is who is responsible here. Default exception handler is responsible to create the exception object and what? To print the exception object, right? Yeah. Because you try to check this all the points. So today discuss like what is exception? If application contains exception, what is the issue? How can we handle exception? Once we handle exception, what is the advantage? How many types of exceptions we have? What are the different possibilities? And some note points here. And what is the difference between exception and error? Guess what is the difference between exception and error? And exception handling keywords. And the root class of exception handling is except throwable class. Default exception handler, fully checked versus what? Partially checked exception, guys. Is that clear now? Yeah. If you try to check that points, we'll meet in tomorrow. We'll start the practicals about the try catch blocks. We'll start the practicals about the try catch blocks, guys. Bye.